Happy Friday, Brian Manning here with your update. Let's get right to it. So Monday this week got PCE, that stands for the Personal Consumption Expenditure. So this is the Federal Reserve's favorite way of measuring inflation. So PCE is not one that we really as highly consider because it doesn't take into account the cost of housing and out-of-pocket medical expenses, but it's the Fed's favorite. So PCE, the headline rate moved from 1.4 to 1.6%. Probably the primary increase there is from cost of oil or energy. If you strip out the volatile food and energy, core remained flat. So we didn't see much change there in the PCE. Tuesday this week, we get the Employment Cost Index. This just measures the cost of employers to have employees. This was Alan Greenspan's favorite gauge of inflation. This moved very slightly from a 2.4 to 2.5% cost in the index, relatively flat, so no big deal there as well. Also, we got Case-Shiller. So Case-Shiller gives us national housing data for the month of August. The benefit of this is that they've had time to dissect their information. They typically do not come back with any kind of revision. So really amazing to see. We thought appreciation was going well. Month of August, Case-Shiller shows appreciation across the nation went from 5.9 to 6.1%. So still a really strong housing market. Wednesday this week, stocks are just off to the races. This is amazing. So right now we have the strongest bullish sentiment in the stock market in the last 30 years since 1987. So sometime there's going to be a correction. I don't know when, but strongest bull sentiment in 30 years. Pretty amazing to see. We also got ADP. So I can't believe it's jobs week again already. Months just roll by. So this is a measure of private payrolls, jobs added in the U.S. There was an expectation of 200,000 new jobs created for the month of October. They had 235,000. So kind of take it with a grain of salt. Thursday this week, we had the administration announce a new replacement for our Fed Chair, Janet Yellen. New replacement will be Jerome Powell. A lot of people think this is a good choice. So Jerome Powell is historically dovish in his voting sentiment, meaning he's more in favor of not raising rates as quickly as maybe a hawkish member would be. On the Fed voting members and the Fed board, he's the wealthiest of all of them, has the most business experience out of all of them. I don't know. Let's see if he's let's see if he's affected by the administration and his thoughts, or if he takes his business sense into this whole process, and it'll be interesting to see. But a lot of people think it's not a bad choice, so we'll have to wait and see what happens. Friday this week, today, so we get BLS. First Friday of every month, it's the Bureau of Labor Statistics Employment Report. Many thought it'd be a bounce back month because we had lower employment reports from the hurricanes recently. So month of October, expectations were like 300 to 320,000 new jobs. Didn't get it, got 260,000 new jobs. So not a huge miss, but certainly not on track with what they thought there. And another big thing to look at today is the proposed tax reform. So this has information in there in regards to what the administration proposes and wants to do with the mortgage interest deduction that affects all of us in this industry. So right now, we get interest deduction on a mortgage balance up to $1 million. What they want to do is double the standard deduction, but lower the mortgage interest deduction only on loan amounts up to $500,000. What's amazing, if you really dig deep into this, is that it's estimated that for new home buyers, only 4% of new home buyers would still benefit from having a mortgage deduction if the administration gets this kind of tax reform through. I don't know about you. I hope it doesn't happen. We'll have to wait and see. I think that housing is a huge part of the U.S. economy. I think that this will have an impact on buyers. I hope it doesn't go through, but we'll have to watch and wait and see what happens. Happy Friday. I'm around all day. If you have any questions, let me know. I'm around all weekend. Love to help you. Love to be part of your business. Have a great day. Oh, one more thing. Fall Fiesta, November 16th, Tiaco, 5 to 9, open bar, tequila, margaritas, Negro Modelo, endless tacos. Come on out.